What's going on, guys? It's Dramon, and today we're going to be taking a detailed look at the Nike Kobe A.D. I'm totally excited to be playing in this model because it's the next Kobe and the last Kobe. These guys right here, the Kobe 11 Elites, are a go-to for me because I scored my career high in this model. I think it was something like 41 or 42 points in my rec league game. It was like a win or go home game too as well, so I was pretty stoked. And whenever you have a game where you're feeling yourself like that, whatever shoe you're wearing, you have a rational love towards it. And the shoe I was wearing was the Kobe 11 Elite. So hopefully I could have a similar experience with the Kobe A.D, but we're just gonna have to wait and find out. Let's just start with the thing that caught my eye the most, and that's gotta be this heel cup. I love everything about this heel cup, from the way it's designed to the iridescent color scheme. There's also a big fat embossed Kobe logo right there smack in the middle. It is really cool to look at. It's almost hypnotic. I mean, I feel like if I look in it too long, my astral form will be popped out of me and I'll be warped into a different dimension. If you know what I'm talking about, shout out to Stephen Strange. But the next thing I want to talk about is the materials. Nike is using what they're calling mesh, but this mesh upper is extremely stiff. I'm not gonna say it's as stiff as Fuse because it's not, but straight out of the box, these are pretty stiff. And actually, straight out of the box, the Kobe A.Ds fit fairly snug. I mean, not snug enough for me to recommend going up half a size, but if you're a wide footer, you probably are gonna wanna do that. But for everyone else, I would just recommend going true to size in this model, and hopefully the materials soften up and provide a more comfortable experience. Moving along to the outsole, the traction pattern looks pretty similar, and that's because the front end of the traction looks exactly like the Kobe 10's outsole, while the back end looks very similar to the Kobe 6's outsole. And I really just don't understand this. I'm sure it works fine. It doesn't look terrible, don't get me wrong. It just literally looks like they took two different traction patterns and glued them together. I mean, look, in the middle, it doesn't even fade into each other. It just looks like a very abrupt stop. One traction pattern and another traction pattern. I don't really get it. Like, why didn't they just go with one full length traction pattern that's the same? Why is this traction better in the front and this traction better in the back? I have no idea. That's something that Nike would know, and you're just gonna have to ask them for yourselves. Good luck getting an answer. Talking about the cushion, it is Lunarlon and heel zoom. This is kind of a disappointing aspect for myself because, like I said, the Kobe 11 Elite had the drop-in insole or midsole, whatever you want to call it, and you had a couple of options. You can go full lunar and zoom, or full zoom. I decided to go full zoom. The Kobe A.D gets rid of that drop-in midsole technology, and it just forces you to use heel zoom and lunar, which wasn't so bad in the Kobe 11 Elite. But just first impressions on this, I wasn't really impressed just wearing them around the house. Another thing that is a little confusing in this model for me personally is the two different midsole setup. I mean, the lateral side has a TPU rubber cage, while the medial side has a Phylon midsole. At least I think it's Phylon. I mean, I just really don't understand this. Like, why are there two midsoles on one model? Why couldn't they just fully wrap it in the TPU rubber or just use a Phylon midsole all the way around? Hopefully this doesn't affect the cushion setup too much. I'm not getting my hopes up though, because I don't want to be disappointed with this model, because I do love playing in Kobe signature models. Like I said, the Kobe 11 Elite is a go-to model for myself. Hopefully the A.D can replace the 11 Elite, but I wouldn't be too disappointed because the Elites, they're pretty good. Other than that, that pretty much takes care of all of the performance features for the Kobe A.D. I just want to take a short minute to talk about how I think they look aesthetically. And to be honest with you, I think these are works of art. My one and only nitpick would be that midsole. It's just a little too thick for my liking. I think it would have looked a lot cleaner and sleeker had the midsole been sculpted or even thinner. But other than that, I'm loving everything about the Kobe A.D, especially this colorway. I mean, how could you go wrong with gray and white? Oh, I know. You can't. But like I talked about earlier, that heel cup is absolutely beautiful. Another feature that I'm digging is this collar area. I mean, look at these things. They dip super low and then they come up way high in the heel, almost taller than the tongue. And this is something that you usually don't see. I'm also digging this faux suede or nubuck material in the heel area. I mean, these things are just beautiful. I can't wait to play in them. There will be a performance review. Give it a couple of weeks and that video will be up. But let me know if you guys picked up the Kobe A.D and what you think about them, or if you didn't, why not? Do you not like how they look? Is the price too much? Or are you just waiting for a different colorway? Let me know in the comment section below. I always love to chop it up with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. My name's Jaron. Catch you in the next one. Peace. Yeah, Compton. Yo, I'm not sure if I could successfully rock this in every neighborhood, if you know what I'm saying. You know, I can't just go out to Richmond and Oakland. I can't go out there and, you know, rocking the Compton socks. I don't think I could get away with that, but